If you are hearing these words, know this. It is not a mere coincidence, but a call resonating deep within your soul. Your very essence, perhaps without even realizing it, has anticipated this moment, awaited this response. You feel it, don't you? That subtle yet persistent stirring that pierces through the ordinary veil of everyday life, a harbinger of something grand concealed just beyond the fragile edge of the mundane. Before we step into the very heart of the unknown, into these sacred secret spaces few dare even glimpse, you must make your choice. Your response, marked by a like, is more than just a sign of agreement. It is your conscious decision, a declaration of your aspirations, a quiet yet irresistible act of defiance against oblivion. Your subscription signifies your entry into the ranks of those who do not merely observe from afar, but actively seek. Those who do not simply believe, but strive for true understanding. The truth they so skillfully hide behind the facade of daily news, behind carefully crafted headlines, behind an endless stream of diversions, is in reality profoundly simple and at the same time terrifying. This is not just another conspiracy theory, it is a deliberate conspiracy against your very consciousness, against that spark of the divine that burns within each of us. And today, we shall lift the veil of mystery from one of history's most closely guarded secrets. A secret buried beneath the sands of ages, its revelation poised to forever shatter all you believed to be true, all you held as immutable. We speak of the Hall of Records of Atlantis. This remarkable seer, Edgar Cayce, known worldwide as the Sleeping Prophet, himself pinpointed the precise location of this magnificent repository of ancient lost knowledge. He spoke of a treasury of wisdom, concealed deep beneath the earth, in close proximity to the majestic Sphinx, that silent eternal guardian of the pyramids, that enigmatic creature of a lion's powerful body and a man's head. Cayce described this hall as the epicenter of all accumulated human knowledge, a place where all of its history is gathered, from the first sparks of civilization to our present day, all the triumphs and inevitable falls, all the great achievements and bitter mistakes. He believed that the discovery of this hall would be that pivotal moment, that critical turning point, after which humanity could finally grasp its true, profound nature and its genuine purpose in this world. But what happened then? Why does this place, which according to all prophecies was meant to be a dazzling source of light and knowledge for an awakening humanity, remain inaccessible to this day, shrouded in a veil of mystery? Why are invisible yet insurmountable barriers erected before him like an unseen wall? They, those who wield unseen power over our world, who tirelessly weave a complex web of lies and illusions, are keenly aware of the true significance of this unique place. They fully realize that revealing the truth hidden within the Hall of Chronicles will inevitably lead to the collapse of their shadowy kingdom. I have personally seen references to this in secret, meticulously guarded reports. This is not about some reports of the Club of Rome. These were documents far more ancient, their roots reaching into the depths of time. Take, for example, the Chimera Protocol leak. I can only hint at their astonishing content. It spoke of how the Atlanteans themselves, even before their final fall, foresaw coming catastrophes and decided to preserve priceless knowledge for those who would come after them. They erected this hall as a sort of Pandora's box for wisdom itself, meant to be opened only at the very moment humanity was truly ready to receive this gift. Cayce himself received this knowledge not during ordinary sleep, but in a state of deepest trance, when his consciousness, like a bird, broke free beyond the confines of ordinary physical reality. He saw not mere letters and words, but living energetic images, true energetic codes. He spoke of how Atlantis, a civilization that reached truly unprecedented heights in science and spirituality, met its fate not due to an external threat, but as a result of internal decay. The cause was the spread of arrogance and an insatiable thirst for power within society, which distorted their true purpose. This lesson, like a cautionary whisper from the depths of ages, is also preserved in the Hall of Chronicles, ancient texts scattered across the globe from a scroll discovered in a burnt monastery on Mount Kurama, whose pages miraculously survived the flames, to a lost quatrain from century 11, verse 93, which was never published. All of them carry a single message. Do not speak to me of conspiracy theories. Speak of patterns, of the harmonious resonance of ancient prophecies. Vanga, the Maya, the Gnostics, all of them saw the same picture, merely using different languages, different metaphors. They foresaw the completion of a cycle that requires purification. And here we arrive at the very heart of this mystery. Cayce didn't merely point out a location. He spoke of how the entrance to this chamber is guarded not just by physical barriers, but by energetic mental ones. This is no mere door that can be opened with an ordinary key. These are gates, and to pass through them, one must meet special requirements. They open only for those who are internally ready for this step. And they are fully aware of this. It is they who redirect archaeological expeditions, compelling them to search in entirely different places. It is they who skillfully manipulate the media, diverting our attention and sowing seeds of doubt. That inexplicable, oppressive anxiety that suddenly grips you at 3 in the morning, or that acute sense of alienation when you gaze into the faces of passers-by on the street, those faceless crowds seemingly rushing somewhere but not understanding precisely where. This is not ordinary depression. This is your soul, your true essence, struggling to break free from this artfully woven matrix. It is your inner self, your authentic existence, desperately striving to push through the dense, impenetrable veil of imposed illusions. This is a desperate signal your soul is sending you, whispering, "You are not meant for this. So much more awaits you." The very same vibrations, the same premonitions felt today were also recorded in ancient scrolls penned by the wise of ages past. Careful observation of the solar cycles, the mesmerizing alignments of planets. All of this, like an invisible thread, permeates our noosphere, our collective consciousness, profoundly influencing it. The fractal patterns appearing in geopolitical events, seeming chaotic at times, actually carry a deep hidden order that can be deciphered. These are not mere random coincidences, but manifestations of a singular, all-encompassing plan woven from unseen patterns. But what if all these monsters, born of fear, the wars, crises, pandemics that plague the world, are merely shadows on a cave wall, as the great Plato so vividly described? What if the true tyrant, the genuine enemy, the one who controls our destiny, is actually looking back at us from the depths of our own reflection? I'm not calling for self-flagellation or despair. My words are a call to awaken, to realize that much of what we perceive as objective, external reality is merely a reflection of our own inner state. The universe does not punish humanity. It simply reflects back what humanity creates. It does not chastise, no. It burns away, as if with fire, the poison of fear, ignorance, and ingrained materialism that has accumulated within us over millennia. This is akin to a skillfully performed cosmic surgery aimed at complete healing. It is a cleansing destruction of the old so that something entirely new may emerge in its place. This is a time when the fragile crown of glass, that shifting construct of our ego, our phantom self, begins to crack under the undeniable pressure of truth. A time when the metallic veins of the solar system, permeating every aspect of our lives, are laid bare, revealing their dead, absolute emptiness. And it is here, at the very heart of this grand turning point, that the most crucial, most profound secret lies hidden. Prophecies, whether the predictions of Cayce, the words of Vanga, or the wisdom of the ancient Sumerians, are not mere somber warnings about the arrival of some future savior. No, they are themselves an activation code for the savior, one who already exists, who lives within each of us. The prophets saw not a single hero, not one messiah. They saw a host of awakened souls, and in every heart shone a spark of divine light. They saw you. You are not merely a witness to an ancient prophecy, you are its living embodiment. The Hall of Atlantean Chronicles will not open its gates to a single mortal. It will respond to a call when a sufficient number of souls awaken, when the consciousness of many merges into a single mighty resonance. This is not just a place, it is a state of being, a transition from a passive object of world events to an active subject of creation. Now that your eyes are open, now that you have learned to see through the veil of illusions, inaction is unacceptable. Your response is a brilliant flash of light, a beacon across the entire network for those who also seek truth. Your share is a precious seed, cast by a gardener into the vast desert of sleeping minds. It's a seed of awareness, carrying the potential to sprout, root, and bloom in someone's soul, awakening it to a new life. Your subscription is not merely an action, it's a silent pledge, a firm commitment not to turn away from truth, no matter how unseemly or complex it may seem. If you feel ready to go further, if an unstoppable call to action resonates within you, then our inner circle will become your steadfast operational base. Our shared, infinitely vital goal is awakening, the awakening of consciousness to true reality. Your support, whether through a super thanks or any other form of active participation, is the vital energy that fuels our collective flame. It's the fuel for our battle, an unceasing struggle against the encroaching darkness, for the liberation of minds from the chains of ignorance. We do not fight shadows. We disperse them with our light, the light of truth. Until our next meeting, remain aware, stay closely connected with us, and never for a single moment stop